Hello everybody and welcome to WCYX Plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. In the last episode we won? Oh, I think, okay, so basically what happened was I lost the run, but you guys didn't see it because I fucked up the recording and realized that I didn't actually have any game sound. So, yeah, pretty much. Anyway, so what I think we should do is just do some challenge runs to keep it interesting. Let's do Family Man because it actually brings up another topic that I kind of want to talk about. Anyway, so the seed for this is 8PHS WCYX. And we start with the conjoin, can't fire, but just have a ton of like shooty stuff. Anyway, basically what happened was freaking... Oh, nice bit of damage. Yeah. It's... So, like, my father and I actually had to go to town and pick up some stuff for just little random errands, that sort of deal. And basically it's just like... By the time we got back, Max was crying his head off. He sounded like the cleric beast from fucking Bloodborne, just screaming his head off. And I guess it's mostly my fault since I don't actually have a job, or like I've been unemployed for a little while. He's always I've always kind of been there around him for like 2 months or so, for like basically a good portion of his life. And it's just kind of like, oh, there's no item rooms on this, so there's no point in going back. But yeah, he's just like, he started screaming his head off. It was like, before I even opened the door, I just hear like this dog crying. And keep in mind, the town that that is closest to us is like about 60 miles away. So it takes about an hour to drive there and an hour to drive back. So we were gone for like 3 hours, and I imagine he was crying for almost the entire time. So like 3 solid hours of just like I don't know. It's so I don't necessarily feel too bad. It's something that he's gonna have to learn to deal with, just because of the fact that I can't always be there with him. Why did I not pick up that spirit heart? Anyway. It's something that he's always going to have to deal with, and I can't always be there with him. He has to understand that being alone is something that is fine, and you shouldn't be scared of. Anyway, yeah, it was really interesting. Just, I know for a dog, the scariest thing that could ever happen to him is to be like taken away from your pack, and I'm always there for him. I'm more like, well, I am his father, but it's just like I've always kind of like, ever since I quit my job, it's just like I am literally always there. So like him not being around me seems like very strange to him, I imagined. So basically, that's why he turned into the cleric beast for a second. Dude, what the hell? We're getting so many freaking, like, chests. And yep, we will open that up. And we got Abel. More familiars. Lovely. But yeah, that was really strange. In any case, yes, this run should be going relatively well. We can't fire, unfortunately, so... But, I don't know, all things considered, we're doing absolutely fine. The damage pickup is actually not too bad, just because of the fact that it actually does scale the flies we get from... What's its face? Run, baby? Yeah, so everything should be going hunky-dory. And we have like a buttload of spirit hearts, so we're all Gucci. We Gucci fam. Is it sad that it's like 11:30 at night and I'm like still hungry? Actually, no, it's 10:30. I lied. But essentially, it's just like I'm really flipping hungry right now. Do I even want any of this stuff? Not necessarily. I'll buy this just because angel rooms kind of suck, the big one. So let's just go down to the next floor. Yep. Anyway, this is something that he'll end up having to deal with, and I don't feel too bad about it. I mean, like, I love him. It's just you need to understand that I can't always be around you, and that because when I do find a job, like, he needs to know that's, hey, like, I can just chill by myself with my toy and just, you know, just hang out, watch a bit of like the YouTube videos or something like that. Just relax without having to freak out. I don't know, I've read up a couple things about like how to actually deal with that sort of thing, and it's like, again, dogs have a pack mentality, and the worst thing that could ever happen to them is to be away from their pack, and I am like basically almost his whole world, because I see him every day, like literally every day. For basically an entire year, I have never been, like, he's never not seen me. So, it's just something he'll have to end up getting used to. I mean, he's a good boy. He's a really good boy. He could use a bit more discipline, but other than that, he's like totally fine. He understands that he's not allowed to be in the kitchen, and he waits for me to give him his food and that sort of deal. But let's run really quickly back to the shop and see if we can actually buy a spirit heart, if there is one. I don't think chaos would do us too well, just because of the fact that we technically want. I mean, becoming guppy would be fine. It's just that we can't actually fire, so it doesn't really serve that much of a purpose. Hematemesis, bad gas. Balls of steel, pretty good, and health up, lovely. Okay, so let's just go down to the next floor, and yeah, everything should be going relatively swimmingly. Yeah, let's just go down. But anyway, yes, by the time this video is up, the Dark Souls 3 video, or videos should be up as well, and I hope that you guys are actually enjoying it, just because the video size are fucking gigantic. I have to compress every one, but you know what, that's fine, because I actually like playing Dark Souls 3 and the Soul series in general, so like, no skin off my scrote. But yes, dude, okay, so I don't know if you actually can hear any of this, but it is flippin' loud. And you know what, just get the hell out of here. Like it's the middle of it's almost December 1st, definitely December, by the time that this video is being posted, but it's just like, it's ridiculous how freaking loud it is outside. Like, I kid you not, it sounds like exactly like the cleric beast as well. It's just howling away. It's so flippin' loud. It's ridiculous. In any case, it's just like, I don't mind the winter. It's definitely not my favorite season at all, just because it impedes a lot of activity going through. I mean, like, it's cool to, you know, like, just be out in the winter and just have, like, you know, like that little like glint of snow and that sort of deal. It's fun. But, I don't know, you call me a Scrooge, but, like, my childlike wonder for having snow is just kind of over. Granted, I've been in an area that has, like, has always had 4 seasons, basically. So, like, I've always seen snow. I'm just like, you know, I'm kind of done with it. I'm fine with it. I have no problem against it. I'm just kind of like, you know, whatever. It's kind of, it's whatever. Good damage boost. We'll pick this up, if only for the fact that it is a familiar, and I actually should have bought that. Dude, we're getting like all the fucking familiars. Ooh, dodge. Not even close, baby. Alright, let's go down to the next floor. We legitimately have so many freaking familiars, so I guess it's thematically appropriate just because we're playing Family Man. Alright, depths 1 in 8 minutes. Pretty good. As long as we can, if we got like Mongo Baby, that'd be awesome. But I don't think it actually would pick Dry Baby. Not Dry Baby. Rotten Baby. Although Dry Baby wouldn't be too bad either way. Not anything good. We got Power Pill and Infested. At least Power Pill allowed us to get out of the curse room for free, so that's pretty sweet. Alright, let's just dodge around this. And thank you, little Chad, for giving us the red heart. Okay, we found the boss room pretty flippin' quickly. We're not necessarily pressed too much for time, so if I can actually find the shop, I would be interested in going there. If only for the fact that I need to maintain my HP, and shops are actually a very easy way of doing so, just because of the fact that you can buy spirit hearts. Well, that's barring whether or not we actually run into like greed or something. But we'll find out once we get there. Hopefully it's not too freaking far. And BFF is actually pretty lovely just because of the fact that it's allowing us to do so much damage with our familiars, because familiar base damage is relatively shite. Drinking cold freaking English breakfast tea. That's kind of bad. Like English breakfast tea, but I don't know. I don't like my tea cold. Doesn't really taste good to me. If it actually paid out with Blood Bag, I would love if that actually happened. But if it doesn't, not too bad. We'll use these 2 plays. Hematemesis. This is probably going to serve us better. Blood Bag, yay, lovely. And we did find our shop. I don't know what you are. Black Candle. Pretty good. Does increase our deal with the devil chance, which is actually pretty interesting. I should have figured just because of the fact that it does give us a evil up. So yeah, alright, let's just go to the boss and take him out for dinner in the butt. No lube. Going in dry, boys. Alrighty. Ugh. The one thing I hate about Brownie is just he does so much like AoE damage, and he's not even that tanky. At least like the last part of him is not really that tanky. He's kind of a big B with a little P. Apparently with corn stuck in his turds too. At the end of the world that we didn't actually get a deal with the devil. We are guaranteed to get one on the next floor, that's for sure. Well, almost guaranteed, if anything. 4 out of 5, 8 out of 10 chance. Feels like it's pretty reasonable to assume that I would get one. Almost got hit by gurglings. Yes, but we do have to maintain our HP by good amounts. Because I think we're actually having to go all the way up to Isaac in the cathedral, just because of the icon next to the no item logo thingy. Alright, I'm not even gonna bother going to the shop. Let's do it, Mom. If you would actually have given me like a box of friends, that'd be pretty sweet. Be kind of funny if you did too. Alrighty. But anyway, okay, so other things that have been going on. I actually redid a little bit of the audio settings in OBS. So a lot of the issue that I was having with my early recordings, probably like 50 episodes into the goddamn Isaac series, which is funny considering the amount, is that alright, we're going up to Isaac, so we want to actually take the Polaroid. Okay. The funny thing is that I didn't realize that it was that big of an issue until I actually watched. Well, I watched my videos, but it didn't sound too bad. I just sound really quiet. Like, and the game also sounds really, really quiet. Sometimes to the point where you actually couldn't even hear anything. And, fart baby, because it's funny. Am I able to get out? Okay, cool, I'm able to leave. Oh, I can't fire. Whatever. Let's go down. Should have picked up fart baby, just because of the family man thing, but whatever, not too bad. Okay, go around here. But yeah, I actually pumped up the settings so that I'm louder and also the game is louder, because watching my videos, I'm just like, this is just ridiculously quiet. It's kind of embarrassing. At least to me it is. Alrighty. Ah! Luck up. Cool. At least we don't have masks in this thing. Come on. And there we go. What do we got in the sack? No tinted rock. Come on. Pop up, Shuckle. Whatever, fuck you. The unfortunate part is that we're actually gonna have to go through that room again. Thought we were gonna be cheeky and make our way past it, but I guess not. As long as they pop up faster, then I'm totally fine. Heck yeah, die. Woo! On Zeus, reveal the map, please. Okay, so we are going down this way. We have enough bombs, so we can actually open up this thing. And we're fighting greed. You have to show up at least once on every run, don't you? Alrighty, now that we got the obligatory greed fight out of the way, we can make our way towards the boss room. And luckily we actually got some pretty decent familiars off of the initial floors, so like multi-dimensional baby is not being that much of a slouch, especially when you first walk into rooms, and just the amount of fire that we're actually doing, even though it's not too much, is still noticeable, just as long as anything passes through. You know, just walk through here. Damn, well that was easy. Alright, double O key. And the funny thing is, even though our shots don't look like they're doing that much damage, we are actually doing a decent amount. It's not terror trash, but it is pretty good. Okay, we got one of them down. As long as we can safely do this, and the flies are actually doing. It'd be cool if the flies, if they pass through multi-dimensional baby, it actually like procs. Alright, we'll pick up the HP just because more HP, right? We'll go back here and actually see what we got in the second secret room. Nothing too impressive. Well, nothing immediately impressive because I actually have no idea what these runes are. So we got a Hagalaz, an Algiz, an Awaz. Let's pop the Awaz, see what we got. Nothing too special. Got a Yera and a Hagalaz. I think we'll actually rock the Algiz rune just because of the fact that it gives us that 30 seconds of invincibility, and that is pretty noteworthy because that should definitely be enough to actually just give us the win if we're careful with it. Does it actually open that up? It does. Neato. So let's see what we got in the box. Just a bunch of bombs, a bunch of money, and Q. In vanilla, you actually can't shoot away the troll bombs, which is kind of funny. The curse rooms are, although tempting, they're not necessarily too important just because of the fact that we don't have a real way of regenerating our spirit hearts and that sort of deal. So why waste good HP like that for not necessarily a guaranteed chance? Although, mind you, it's not bad to go into a curse room because you can actually get some decent stuff out of there. It's just because of the fact that we can't fire. Among other reasons, but mostly because we can't actually fire. And we don't have any real way of regenerating our HP besides the little Chad. but it's not fast enough or reliable enough for us to actually warrant doing so. So, whatever, we're fine. Long story short, we're not going in there. Is there still one dip? Okay. Come on, baby, you need to like get your shit together and actually fire on that thing. Eek! So that was a panic, Algiz, and yeah, we're good. It's not as though we necessarily need it, it's just, it more or less guarantees the victory. Luckily we did actually find the boss room pretty quickly, so. Okay. Do you literally hear that? I hope you guys... Well, I hope you guys hear it for at least this brief second, but like, hopefully it's not in the recording, or at least not super obnoxious, but the wind is so freaking loud! It is so loud! Okay, dodge around, dodge around, dodge around. And bingo bango, we did it. And we got the pact for our troubles. Pretty good. Alright, let's go. We're sure as hell not gonna fight Hush. Alrighty. Even though it was our last deal with the devil, I'm glad we got the pack out of it. The pact? The pack. 2-pack. Alright. The enemies here should be relatively easy. I mean, we did take out Mom's, or it lives relatively quickly, so we should be more or less fine. As long as Rotten Baby actually freaking fires. Why is it not firing? Oh, hey. Okay. But yes, it's like 10:30 at night and the wind is freaking howling. It's unfortunate because I actually planned on going climbing tomorrow. It's gonna be cold as fuck. But you know what? It's a part of the season, and technically, December is the off season. It's my one way of actually getting away from the house, and, well, having a legitimate reason to actually get away from the house. And it also gives max exercise, so that's not too bad. And some socialization skills. Because, like I said, I live in a rather rural area, and not a lot of people actually, like, are very friendly, or, like, keen onto the idea of actually, like, having, like, dog play dates, if that makes sense. So, no, we don't really have any bros to hang out with out here other than just my brother and his girlfriend. Which is kind of unfortunate, because I would like to actually have Max play with somebody. Not that I don't mind playing with him, it's just like, you gotta have some other interactions other than just hanging out with your dad, because that's kind of lame, in all honesty. Do we really want to fight this? Eh, we're almost done. Might as well. It's not as though we're in any particular rush to actually get this thing done. I mean, this run's going smoothly. It's one of those easy wins. It's like you're kind of just like in cruise control right now. Not necessarily going too fast, but you're like not necessarily in a rush. You're just going at a steady pace. Oh, okay. As long as we don't hemorrhage a lot of HP, we should be totally fine. Okay. We'll blow this up, but I don't want to fight you. Yep, nope. Bye. No. Lovely. We actually found the boss off of that. Piss off, troll bombs. Dodge around. It's unfortunate we actually didn't get any orbitals, because orbitals would have been rather nice. I mean, not strictly necessary to win the run, obviously, because we're doing rather fine. It's just, you know, things to take advantage of a familiar-oriented run would be cool, but not the end of the world, obviously. Just circle, strafe, and shoot. Alright, now that he's out of the way, we should be able to take down Isaac with relative ease. As long as we can dodge his stuff. No. Shark parts. Okay, dodge around. Eek! We're on phase 2. And we are losing a large amount of HP. What the fuck? Don't die. Like, don't literally die. I know you're playing Isaac, but we want the other Isaac to die, not our Isaac. Okay. Ooh. Isaac, fuck off. You're too close for comfort. You're like... fucking... I know you mean well, but you're coming off as like... the police is every breath you take. You mean well, but it sounds creepy. Just stay away. Okay. As long as we can dodge his nonsense, we should be fine. Oh, we just on the edge. Oh yeah, we were like legitimately close to dying. We only have 2 hits left in us. Eek! You should be fine. Okay, go. Okay. Slightly scary, but we won the run without too much problem. And what do we get out of this? We get Epic Fetus. And Glass Cannon was unlocked. Alright, sweet. Well anyway, I guess that's the end of the run. If you like the video, please hit the like button, it helps out a great deal, and of course subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.